Pla Plating can completely transform your model's depth and detail. In this video, we'll cover all the tools and techniques, from simple ruler and knife methods to professional-grade cutting machines. Let's turn basic plastic sheets into incredible custom details. Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Before starting with the juicy part, I want to mention that the idea for this video comes from a request on our Discord channel from Senate Graves. If you would like to ask for something too, that's the best place for it. The link is in the description below, and it's completely free. Now, let's dive into the Pla Plating experience. To start, you will need some really basic tools. Let's check them out. First of all, your PVC sheets. I'm using the ones from the Dspiae. This is a 0.3mm, which is my favorite. Thin, easy to cut, and very flexible. I also use the 0.8mm ones, where I need the thicker parts. I like the fact that one side comes with measured grid. It's a welcome help. Then, a hobby knife, a pencil, a metal ruler, cement, some masking tape, tweezers, blue tack, and sanding sticks. Here we have the great return of the entry-grade no Gundam leg, which will be my assistant for this demonstration. Let's start deciding where we want to apply our plating first, and this armor cover for the knee feels perfect. What you want to do is to apply some masking tape and then use your pencil to mark down the surface area that interests you. This is going to be our blueprint for a perfect beginner level Pla Plating. Once we have it, we can transfer the tape onto our PVC sheet and cut it out with our hobby knife and the help of the ruler. We want it to be slightly smaller than the actual surface, so we will make our incision on the inside of the marked line. Cutting the Pla plate is a bit like scribing. Do not press hard. Just make multiple passes until you're done. Pressing will make the ruler move, resulting in an irregular and useless part. Let's do the same on the other side, and we have our plate. Even if you're very careful, it can happen that the part isn't perfect. That's where the sanding sticks come in use. A quick sanding can fix any imperfection with some quick passes. I usually use a 600 or 800 grid for this part. A quick test fit, and it looks good to me. We can start refining it. A plate so big is not so nice, so let's cut it in a couple of smaller parts. Already much better, but it's missing something. Let's cut off a couple of corners and see what it looks like. This for me it's way more appealing and very fast to make. Now a little trick to apply it. Grab a tiny ball of our blue tack and stick it on the blank side, which is the smoothest. Grab the paste with your tweezers. Apply a bit of cement and place your part as precisely as you can. The cement will make the plastic stick almost instantly, and the blue tack will come off very easily. Now you still have a handful of seconds to carefully adjust your plating. Good. Let's add a second piece. And we already have a nice composition. Still a bit plain, don't you think? Let's add a layer to it. You can easily cut off some bits from our leftovers. I just make some, so I can choose the one I prefer, like this one. Let's pass it onto the cement and put it just here in the middle. A quick adjustment and we have a more detailed plate. You can also add small squares, like this one. It's really up to your imagination and the effect you want to achieve. Now that we're done with the basics, let's see some optional but very useful tools. Starting with this cutting station from the Dspiae. It has a very sharp blade and adjustable plates for corners and thickness. Let's try it out. I will adjust the thickness of our part to 0.5 cm. A quick press later, and it's done. So fast and perfect. The length has to be 1.5 centimeters. Let's play around with these corners. I will set it to 60 degrees. Let's align the plate to 1.5 centimeters, which we know is its length, and cut. Turn it around and do the same. Now we have a perfectly angled edge. Let's repeat the process on the other side. In a few minutes we got a perfectly shaped plate, and this is just a small example of what you can do. Let's see something else that can help with more complicated shapes. These are scribing templates. To be fair, when used for scribing I always got really poor results, but they can still be very useful. Let's place this one on a small plate, and with our pencil we can draw it. Perfect. Now we can use a hobby knife and ruler to cut it off, or, like I'm doing, the cutting station. Let's work on all the sides and boom! Easy done! I have one last tool to show you, the latest addition to my collection, the MT-C Circular Cutter from, surprise surprise, Dspiae. There is a shape that you won't be able to achieve with knives or other cutters, circles. It's pretty simple to use. Here we can set the diameter of our circle. It also comes with 3 blades, with 30, 45 and 60 degrees angle. I usually use the 45 degree one. The blade goes here, and the magnet will keep it in place. There's a spring inside that will apply the force needed to carve the plastic. Let's put it on the plate and start circling around. If you feel that there's not enough pressure, you can turn the knob to increase it. Just be delicate and avoid using too much strength from the get-go. And here is our perfect circle. This is a bit bigger, so I'll just make a smaller one. Let's do 2 mm diameter. You can see how fast it is and how good the results are. I think I covered all the basics and gave you some good ideas to start. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you found the video useful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and jump on our Discord server to share your creations. Thanks for watching, and see you soon!